Hello everyone, welcome back to the Revival. Today we take in the Premier League fixture between Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United. Let's have a look at the matchday squad for today, and straight away I need to remember to make the permanent change between Gunn and Schubert. But you can see everyone fighting fit, raring to go. A little bit of a loss of stamina for a couple of players. We are going to make the change of Juanfran for Henriks just to give him a little bit of a rest. Todibo and Hummels are perfectly capable of playing this game. And no need to change things in midfield, I don't think. So we're going to be starting with that lineup today. You can see over on the left-hand side, Tottenham playing a 4-5-1 with Dele Alli in behind Karim Benzema. That's a hell of a lineup. We'll see what we can get out of this game. No Harry Kane on the pitch today. I wonder if he is on the bench or if maybe he got sold. Let's see. I can't remember seeing his name on the sales list, but you never know. Also today we're going to be playing in our lovely, attractive orange away shirt, just to avoid any confusion. Timo Werner, having had a nice rest over the Champions League weekend, not weekend, sorry, it's a midweek fixture, isn't it? Is now back and raring to go, looking to score his fourth goal in as many games. He's top of the top scorers league. Last time I checked, he was on 17 goals. Behind him were a raft of players on 15 apiece. And it was good to see that Vinicius Jr. and Maximan were both also in the top 10. So you can see that the goals really being shared around all of the front players this season, as opposed to last year where Werner was pretty much the only man to contribute. And obviously that's not completely true. There were other players that did contribute with goals, but the lion's share of the goals from last season did come from the experienced German international. Something which we had remedied somewhat this season, even if it has meant that Werner has seemingly lost a little bit of form. The rest of the players have weighed in to make up for that loss in goal scoring ability. And straight away Newcastle looking to score a goal here at Tottenham. Whistle's gone. I can only imagine there was an infringement off the ball. Oh my God. Once again, I have to wonder, is that a free kick? Is it even a foul? I don't think it is. Shelvey, very well done there. Gets his foot in, knocks it free, and there's a chance here. Maximan unable to get onto the ball in time. The pace of Sanchez, I think that was, just proving to be the vital difference. Karim Benzema wearing the number 9 shirt. Header, well cleared. Newcastle just can't seem to clear their lines at the moment. Shelvey doing very well to win that ball. Newcastle seem to get it clear for the time being. It's into the feet of Junior. He plays it up to Werner. Werner now looking for support. He's got Maximan out to his right. And he finds him and he's away, and it could be a chance here. Good shot, good save. Tottenham goalkeeper Strakosha able to keep the ball out the back of the net. Oh, Maximan overrunning it. He very nearly intercepted that pass. Newcastle again pressing very high, trying to win the ball as high as they can to initiate a swift counter-attack. Junior now should get to that first. He does indeed. Looking to get the ball into the box. Werner unable to quite get there in time. It was a good attempt at a cross. Unfortunately, it was just a hair too close to the keeper. Ball knocked high and long. And again, Newcastle pressing for all they're worth, trying to make sure that Tottenham can't get anything too easily. Handwerker's free on the left here, though. He could have a chance to get a ball into the box. That's a very good tackle. It's into Maximan, who plays it up to Werner. Werner looking for a bit of support. He plays it out wide to Juanfran. Juanfran with plenty of pace now. Ah, no. Newcastle just trying to take one too many touches. And in the end, they pay for it with a turnover in possession. But it's straight back into their hands, or should I say their feet. As Willems on the left-hand side plays one nicely into the box. Werner! Oh, it's just gone behind. Here's Nkunku. Deflection, and it's going to be a corner kick. So nearly the goal that Newcastle needed there, but Maximan a little bit too quick for his own good. Here's a header! And it's cleared off the line. It's a good job that Tottenham had that player on the line. Good pressure from Shelvey. Forces a panicked clearance there. Werner pressing. Hungry for the ball. Wants to get it back. Get this attack restarted. The fluidity of the front three for Newcastle, very apparent. Always willing to swiftly switch positions. Always looking for space, knowing that space is their best friend when they're looking to score goals. It's the ball now into Werner. Doing a good job of holding it up today. Just couldn't quite work it correctly. Newcastle struggling a little bit here to contain the Tottenham attack. This could be a goal. Oh, it's a great save, I think, by Angus Gunn. We'll have a look at the replay to see if he got the final touch on it. I suspect he did. Yes, indeed he did. That's a very good save by the Englishman. Looks like Tottenham might be playing a short ball. They do indeed. Quickly whipped into the box. Goes out for a goal kick, I think. Newcastle quite fortunate there. They kept it in play. It could easily have been snapped up by the Tottenham player. But in the end it gets deflected out. And that's the end of the first half. It's a pretty uneventful first half despite chances at either end. Some good saves and some good play all round. But in the end, at half-time, it's 0-0. We'll have to see what happens in the second half. Whether things can improve as far as goal scoring is concerned. So no changes, it looks like, for either team in this second half. Oh no, there is actually Harry Kane. We were talking about how he wasn't on the pitch. Well, he is now. Good cross. Werner! Oh, that's brilliant from Werner. Absolutely superb by the German. He knew exactly where to put himself. He knew exactly where the ball was going, and all he had to do was stick out a foot and knock it past the Tottenham goalkeeper. Good play down the right-hand side there between Maximan and Juanfran. It's a brilliant cross by Juanfran. Not something that I was necessarily confident he had in his locker at this stage of his career. Low and fast and accurate. 1-0 to Newcastle. Tottenham fans not very happy about that. But frankly, who cares? And Maximan has intercepted the ball straight away. This could be a set. No, it's a bad pass by Maximan. Good pressing from the Frenchman to win the ball so high up the pitch and in such quick time. But he's unable to make the most of it by finding a man. That's a poor pass by Willems, I think. Tottenham looking a little bit more timid now, just passing it around their back line, not immediately looking for that forward ball. They're going to have to hope that Harry Kane can deliver for them now. Here he is. He plays it out wide to the right. Moving it across the penalty area, trying to make space for themselves. Unable to do so. It ends up back out on the right-hand side. That's a good win by Nkunku. And here's Vinicius Jr. now. He's got a chance on goal if he wants it. Shoots, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. It's a good save. Maybe Nkunku had slightly... Not Nkunku. Jr. maybe had slightly too much time to think about it. Newcastle now just playing the ball around. There's no pressure on them. They have the 1-goal lead. It's all on Tottenham to come back. Werner, great movement, great shot. Goalkeeper doing a good job of stopping the goal. Goes out of play for a throw. And now Lucas Moura coming on for Smolnikov. A player I'm unfamiliar with. And it breaks down. Tottenham turn over possession. And now on the counter-attack, this could be dangerous. The tackle completely missed. Second tackle, a bit more effective, but Tottenham retain possession of the ball. And now they're in the penalty area. This could be dangerous. Hayden gets the ball away. Werner running already. He's been seen. He picks up the ball. Has he got the strength to hold his men off? He has. He shoots. It's just wide. And Maximan was right alongside him. I'm sure he'll be disappointed that he didn't think to pass the ball. He's worked so hard to get into this position. He deserved the opportunity to shoot. And normally you would have expected it to at least be on target, but just wide of the post in the end. Had to try and work the ball to get it past the goalkeeper. Newcastle just able to sit back and threaten on the break a little bit more now. And that's going to make Tottenham wonder, every time that they get forward in this kind of position, they're going to have to think about the possibility that they could end up leaving themselves open at the back. Shelvey. Hayden now. Dynamo at the bottom of the Newcastle midfield. Shelvey, Juanfran. Long looping ball. Unable to pick it up. Newcastle retain possession, and here's a chance if the pass is right. It is. Shoots and scores. Timo Werner, second of the game. Lovely little pass by Junior. Such great understanding between these Newcastle players these days. They know where the ball needs to be before it even gets to their feet. And it's as much down to the movement as Werner as it is the pass of Junior. He picks the ball up, he knows where Werner's going, just manages to squeeze it past the number 4, and then all Werner has to do is get his foot on it and put it past the goalkeeper. Doesn't normally miss from that kind of range. Today is no different. Maximan winning the ball just shows how much these players value defending. They know the value in keeping a clean sheet. There's been a few more goals conceded of late, but Newcastle are still the lowest conceding team in the Premier League. And here's Junior, and he plays the ball over to Werner, and Werner unable to get his hat-trick. But Newcastle looking dangerous pretty much every time they come forward at this stage. Tottenham player doing very well to keep hold of the ball under the challenge to Shelvey. That's a great save by the goalkeeper. Nkunku running out to try and collect the loose ball. Doesn't quite manage to get there ahead of Gabriel. But he does manage to win the tackle. And now he's bursting forward. And he sees Werner ahead of him. Plays the ball up to him. Werner has it. Tackled by the Tottenham player. But he doesn't manage to keep... Oh, no. He's just overrun it. Werner got back up. Powers of recovery amazing. Got back on the ball. But unfortunately then... just carried the ball slightly too far forward and ended up going out for a goal kick. Tottenham now looking to resort to long shots. Maximan out. And here's Maximan, and that's it. Final whistle. It's 2-0 to Newcastle here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's a solid performance by Newcastle United. They look dangerous all the time, pretty much. Werner getting 2 goals this time out, meaning he scored 5 in the last 4. We'll see how that affects the top goal scorers chart, but I imagine he's well out in front now. The stats, very, very good reading for Newcastle fans. Tottenham fans go away disappointed. Not something that breaks my heart, but I'm sure that there's a few people out there that are disappointed to see Tottenham losing. And there we go. Here are the rest of the results for today. And with those under our belt, we can see that Newcastle United now 9 points clear of Chelsea, who have retaken the second spot. Liverpool slipping up and dropping down to 3rd place. So before we go today, we'll just pop into competition info to have a look at the top goal scorers chart, see what's going on there. Competition info down to England, into the Premier League, goal rankings, and we see that Timo Werner is currently top on 20 goals. The next highest goal scorer, surprisingly enough, is Callum Wilson of Bournemouth, down in 6th place and joint 7th place. Alan St-Maximin and Vinicius Jr. on 11 goals and 10 goals. If we go further down, we can see Joelinton there on 5 goals, which, frankly, for the amount of playing time he's had this season, is something of a miracle. So there we go. That's going to do it for another episode of The Revival. When we return next time, it will be for FA Cup action against Bournemouth, funnily enough. Hopefully we can keep Wilson quiet and Werner can bag himself at least another goal. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.